of the Lord is pure.
Is what?
Is pure.
The commandments of God is pure. So for you to have the pure religion, you must be keeping the commandments. That's right.
Men of Israel, attend, parade, rest, attend, hand, salute, Most High Christ bless, salute, down, hand, salute, Most High Christ bless, salute, down. Hey, brother man, you know, I see you looking at the sun. Do you know where you fit in here? What's your nationality?
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. Your father? Taino?
No, well, good. French. My father.
Your father is French.
French.
Moreno?
Black, yeah, black, and my mother white. I'm mixed.
Okay, so your nationality.
Why Puerto Rican?
Look at the sign. What tribe Puerto Rico falls into?
Huh?
Look at the sign, please.
What tribe?
Where does Puerto Rican? See Puerto Rican on there? Ephraim. According to the Bible, that is your nationality. And it goes by your father, not by your mother. Read that, man.
What is Ephraim?
Ephraim means fruitful.
Who?
Fruitful.
Fruitful.
Fruit. Fruit means that they bring forth a lot of kids.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I just didn't hear the word.
Yeah, fruitful means that they were fertile. They bring forth kids. Many kids.
Yeah.
You know. So here's the understanding of how you determine your nationality. Come over here closer. Because your nationality is not based on your mother. It's based on the father. The seed of the father determines who you are. So if your father was black, it means that you are black.
My father's black. All of that's black.
So your father, grandfather. Right, so slavery, they were taken over there.
Exactly, so that's my boss. My mother is a Puerto Rican, born in Puerto Rican and everything, but she was a white skin with black straight hair.
Right, but what we're teaching here is not color.
No, I
we're
mean,
teaching,
I just telling you about
yeah, I understand, but understand, we're not teaching color. We're teaching nationality. Because your nationality is in this Bible. You're known as the tribe of Ephraim. All right? So we're going to give you understanding of how we want you to get the understanding from the scripture.
Okay, where I can find that in the Bible?
He's going to show you right now.
The book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
So do you know what a pedigree is?
Pedigree is the one that go from here to another place.
No, pedigree is like, you know, when they're breeding dogs, and they say this dog is a pedigree.
Yeah.
Mean that that dog comes from this line.
Yeah.
This line. The bloodline. Bloodline. So a pedigree is a bloodline. It applies to us also. Each and every one of us has a bloodline. We are descendants from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Your forefather, your bloodline descends from Joseph, a mighty ruler of Egypt. That is where your bloodline comes. Your brother's name is Manasseh. That's the so-called Cubans. That's your brother. That's the bloodline we come from. So to understand how Ephraim is found in the Bible, Deuteronomy 28:68. Because Ephraim, they were over here, they came over here with the 10 tribes. You need the Ephraim
was the name of somebody.
Ephraim was your forefather's name. That's one of the children of Joseph. And the blessing went to Ephraim and Manasseh.
Oh, okay. Ephraim in Spanish is Ephraim.
Ephraim, right.
I read that in the Bible. Yeah, I just didn't get it. Ephraim is kind of a different spell. When you mention it, it sounds kind of different.
Sounds different. Okay, okay. I see.
So Ephraim is Ephraim. Okay.
So I'm gonna let you know how Ephraim got over here, because they weren't here in the beginning. This land, no man dwelt here. Understand? And then the 10 tribes, which was made up of Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon, Zebulun, Gad. That's the 10 tribes that came over to this land. Those are the people that made up all the South American countries.
From there we all came from all those 10 tribes.
Right, so we're going to show you how they got over here.
Okay. Second Ezra, chapter 13, verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land.
So this is your history right here. Northern Kingdom, no conquistadors. You know, they came and invaded South America, Columbus, Ponce de Leon, all those names, you see them over here. They don't teach you the truth. They teach you lies, but they exalt those men.
I know.
But those men destroyed your people.
Yeah, that's true.
And what they teach you, let's keep Columbus Day, let's exalt these, let's remember them. Like they took them back to Spain as slaves.
So what do you think? All the Indians, the Tainos,
right?
They were raped and everything.
They were
That's when
they were not only
black and white.
They weren't only raped, they were burned.
And all kind of
your mothers, they cut the babies out of their stomach, bang them against walls and kill them. That's
why they rebel.
Right, that's what these men did. But we as a people gotta understand why that happened. So that's what we're gonna teach. We're gonna teach you why that happened to Northern Kingdom. But let's see how they got over here. Read.
Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land.
So here it is, hear what it says? Those were the 10 tribes that were carried away prisoners out of their own land. Meaning that we had our own land. That means that where we're living now is still a prison. It's not our land. Read.
In the time of Hosea the king, whom Salmanaster the king of Assyria led away captives.
Read.
And he carried them over the waters, and so came they unto another land. But they took this counsel amongst themselves.
So Ephraim and the 10 tribes, they took counsel and said, you know what? We're going to leave this place. We're going to leave this place because we cannot keep God's laws in our own land. It's being ruled by heathens. Read.
That they would leave the multitude of the heathen.
They said they're going to leave the multitude of our enemies, the heathens, the other nations. Read.
And go forth into a further country.
So we're going to go forth into a further country. Read.
Where never mankind dwelt.
And that was the South American continent. That was like North America, where you see Gad, North American Indians, populated all of South America. And those are the islands. Ephraim, they used to transfer, going back and forth in ships and canoes and populate Puerto Rico, Cuba, the Bahamas. That was all 10 tribes.
That they might keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land.
So we wanted to come to this land so we can keep the commandments of God, because we weren't keeping them over there. No, we could, but we weren't doing it. You know why? Because what is the major thing in Puerto Rican history that they do? As far as religious wise, they worship a lot of what?
Saints, different saints,
Santeria, they have the praying candles. It is idols. That is idols. And that is why the Most High had to...
God condemned that this guy had his people that they make a cow, whole cow, and start praying.
Right, that was Aaron. And
the same thing these people doing, they're still doing it.
They're still doing it. But both y'all are joined. All those 10 tribes, all those 10 tribes, they're into it. And it's a problem. Back to that.
I want to hear that.
And they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow passage of the river.
So the Euphrates is a river over in Israel that came right down into the southern tip of the globe, and they came around it and they came over. If you look at the tip of South America and the tip of Africa, they came around that route and went into South America, and they just populated the whole land.
For the Most High then showed signs for them and held still the flood till they were all passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely a year and a half.
So it took them a year and a half to get from their land over here. But what they wanted, remember we read earlier that they wanted to keep the law. But when we talk about the idol worshiping, that is why the conquistadors showed these yeah, they brought this.
That's Catholic.
They brought white Jesus.
Catholic shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you seen it. They brought Catholic shit and white Jesus.
Right.
That's what they brought. And they were white. They were the Caucasians.
Our blood.
Right.
They used to learn because they were white, they were Latinos, they were colors.
Well, let me explain something to you. You see the conquistadors? They're not the problem. We're the problem. Because we did something. We did something that caused God to do this to us. So that's why I want to... Right. So let me give you the understanding that. Can we hold that? Give me for room 4 and 4 and 5.
Well, that was like a punishment.
Exactly. Let me show you. Let me explain. Because these people that did this, they're not important. These are people that are...
That's right. That's right.
You are important. But it's like you got a child, right? If you have children, right? If they disobey you, you do what? Why you punish him? Not only that, because that your child is important to you. And you want to make sure that he grows up the right way. So that's why God said, look, these are my children. They disobeyed me, now we're going to punish them because I want them to be a holy nation. So let's read.
Baruch chapter 4 verse 6. He was sold to the nations, not for your destruction.
You hear that? Because you weren't given to the conquistadors for your destruction. Read.
But because you moved God to wrath.
But because the nation of Israel moved God to wrath, like you said, we made him mad. We made God mad. Go to Deuteronomy 28:15. This is why we moved him to wrath as a nation. Wrath means anger. Wrath. He was like, these people won't listen. Now I'm angry. So now I'm angry, I'm going to punish them. Right, so here's why. This is how we moved in wrath. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So this was the prophecy given to the Israelites. If you don't listen to these words, do these commandments, I'm going to put a curse upon you.
Wow.
Understand? So slavery was not a blessing. It was a curse, a punishment. You hear where it says, send an enemy from far.
Okay, 49. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49.
So this is one of the curses. Remember, say he's going to punish us, right? Read.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
Where did the conquistadors come from? From a nation from far. They came in ships. Spain, Portugal, Europe, they came in ships. They came in ships. For who? They came over there for the 10 tribes. Because what? When the 10 tribes came over here, instead of keeping God's laws, they had Santa what? Santa Maria. Santa Maria, they prayed to idols.
Something like let's say, kind of similar to
but this now
waiting for
on a bigger level now.
Exactly,
Now, from Adam and Eve, we were now a big nation. So the Most High say, look, I'm going to do what?
I will bring it. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
Nation from far came for the northern kingdom. Read.
From the ends of the earth, as swift as the eagle flies.
What is the symbol of the Spaniards? What is their emblem, the Spain?
American?
Or America too, what is their emblem? The eagle. But it's also of Spain. They have it on their crescent, the eagle. Of Portugal, the eagle. And we'll go Google it, you'll see their emblem, what they have represent them is an eagle. If you look at Rome, eagle. France, eagle. They're all, look it up. Not just America. Remember, America is an extension of those nations. America is not a new nation. It's the same people, but they just got different names. But they're the same nation, the nation of Edom. Right?
A nation of fierce continents.
And the Spaniards, fierce continents, Spanish Inquisition, they kill people that won't worship that cross. They kill them. They make sure you have to worship this cross.
Not only the cross, the things that they make, like they make
They made idols.
Jesus Christ with how do you call it? What the material that they make it look like a man.
The carpet with stone.
What they put in you here when you break it on an arm, and they put that.
The bronze, yeah.
No, the cast, when they make it, a cast, make it like a man.
Okay, and you kneel to it and right, plaster.
That's wrong,
Plaster,
that's
right.
wrong, so God didn't like that.
So, and this is part of the fierce continence that this man has. Listen, to do this to people and have no kind of conscience. Look, they did all of that. All this. That's a nation with fierce conscience. Look, they did it to the blacks too.
Did you put judge here?
Yeah. Read on. I want you to hear this. Read on. Read.
A nation of fierce continents, which shall not regard the persons of old, nor show favor to the young.
That's this nation. They have no regard. They have no regard. I want to do one more scripture. Give me time. I know you gotta go.
That was an option for slavery. slaves, right?
Right.
They were selling, like if they sell cars over here, that was like selling slaves. That's what it is.
It was auction, yeah, it was auction. We were commodity. You were property. You were sold. You were put on the auction block. 55502. You were sold.
Like a car.
Standing upright for God. Read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21, verse 5. And they shall not make baldness upon their head.
We're not supposed to have Michael Jordan look. Nothing like that. We're supposed to not shave all our hair off right down to the scalp. We're not supposed to do that. That's the law. Read.
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard.
You're not supposed to shave. Well, however naturally your beard grows,
Leave it alone.
leave it, you can trim it, but you're not supposed to destroy it, do goatee, do the little thing design, because that is your dignity, your manly dignity. Matthew 12, verse 10 and 12. So as an Israelite man, as an Ephraimite, a child of God, this is what is required.
And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord God, but to fear the Lord thy God.
So we understand what fear is, right? To hate evil.
To walk in his ways.
To walk in his ways is to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Read.
And to love him.
You understand what love is, right? To do the commandments. Read.
And to serve the Lord thy God.
And to serve the Lord thy God by doing what he says to do. By doing what he set us up as to do as a nation.
Okay, one more.
You did the last one. So you said he set us up for a purpose, right?
Exactly.
This is the purpose, right? Good. The purpose.
Psalms chapter 82, verse 6. And I have said, ye are gods.
Hear what God said? Ye are gods. We are gods. We are gods on earth. We are supposed to be governing this earth. Deuteronomy 7. I'm going to show you that. Deuteronomy 7. This is the purpose this nation was set up for. We are gods. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 2. Verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
The nation of Israel are a holy people unto the Lord thy God. Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
He has chosen the Israelites. Read.
To be a special people.
To be a special nation. Read.
Above all people.
No, on the same level.
Above all people.
Beneath them.
All people.
We are supposed to be above the white man, Chinese man, Arab,
right,
East Indian. You are supposed to be above all of them, governing them as a God. But you cannot be a God on earth if you don't follow the instructions of God, the Creator.
That's right.
You understand?
That's the blessing.
That is the blessing, that you were chosen to be a God. So now you're going to take that flyer. Don't lose it.
No, I'm going to read it.
There's a number on there. Call us. We have a school and everything that we go in to what it takes for you to come back as an Israelite. All right. What's your name, brother?
Eddie.
Eddie.
Nice
My name is Abadan. Call us. All right.
All right. Take care.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.